My name is Donovan Burrows, from America, New York, not New York City, Albany, which is a little bit north of New York City, and 26 years old right now. I wasn't really doing anything interesting with my life back in New York. Like, I had a stable job where I was making decent money. The city I live in was relatively small, and I felt like I just didn't want to be in the same city or the same area my whole life. So I decided I wanted to try to go to a different country instead. As far as places that realistically sounded good price-wise, along with having like a lot of very neat or attractive places close together, and just made the most sense. And I had already gained a little bit of interest from studying it in college, so I just decided to take the jump over here and try to make that work. I've always liked studying languages. I took 3 semesters of Japanese because I just had interest from anime realistically. Just via studying, I was like, I like the language, I want to get better at it. Plus, I want to try living in Japan. And so as far as a visa goes, the easiest option to me was to try and make it work by going to a school to learn the language whilst living here and see if I can make something work out of that. It felt like a good challenge to be a foreigner coming into it, finding a job, and then being able to succeed at whatever job it may be. Felt like it'd be cool to be able to do that. So about 2 years ago, or maybe close to 3, started looking into language schools here in Japan, and I felt like ISI was a good option because I did think that I wanted to get a job here to try and stay and live here. I saw they had a career course, and so I was like, let me go with the Shibuya career course because, anything that I can to help in this endeavor of trying to find a job here is going to be helpful. My first 6 months here, especially the first 3, they had plenty of job fair, expos. You're held in the building, often explanations about what jobs are actively hiring. And you'll even receive notifications through the school portal and whatnot of like, if you have this type of experience, they're recruiting right now. I went to a job expo via ISI. Before going to the expo, the school asked that you put your resume and your work history in so that they can give it to every company. And then whether the companies have interest or not, they'll reach back to the school. So they reached out to the school after seeing mine, along with a lot of the other jobs that were at that expo. There are people at ISI that oversee certain relations with certain companies. And so in my case, the whole process of the application, the 3 interviews that I ended up having, everything, every step of the way was very quick, rapid, and straight to the point. So I did have a lot of help personally with receiving the offer because of ISI, and then in the process of applying to the company and then ultimately getting accepted by the company. I had help every step of the way from ISI. Our business course, even more so than learning the Keigo, like business Nihongo, even more than that, our classes here have a lot more speaking. Here we seem to have a fair bit of making sure we can speak in a way for normal material and the business material as well. As far as when it comes to the content or like questions about what we learned or like what is the difference between this, when do I use this, they're very helpful with that, and also they do make themselves available. It's a very good environment. My class, this was all of our first semester here when we came together. And so I think that helped a lot with everyone like kind of breaking the ice and whatnot. And they always do like once every start of the semester, they do like a let's go out to this place type of thing. So from then on, people got a lot closer, and now we do stuff. Every 2 to 3 weeks, somebody has a birthday, and it's like 10 to 13 of us that are all coming together for it. So yeah, it's been nice. It's a good environment. Everybody seems to be really close with the people in their class, which is nice. I've gone to Kyoto, Osaka. Just a few weeks ago, I went to Niigata on a snowboard trip with the people in my class. You get this huge city environment like Shibuya in the main Tokyo, and everything is super convenient within the city. And then pair that with just the places and atmospheres you can find yourself in without too much hassle. It's really refreshing to be able to like just do a reset if you need to at almost no cost. You like being in that classroom environment of like, I'm learning something that will not only I have interest in, but will be useful to me. And like the teachers are fun. And outside of the teachers, they can help with any questions I have about living in Japan. Anything that has come from this school has been a positive for me, so.